Everybody, it's Henry. I just wanted to say, hey, it's 4:30 on a Wednesday. How you doing? Put a smile on your face. Turn that frown upside down. Fix it. I want to talk about a topic a long time ago, and I think I kind of made this up myself, thinking about life. I used to give credit to other people. I did that for a while, but then I realized that was me. I came up with this mindset, and the mindset is plant the seed. Think to yourself, what do you mean by plant the seed? I think I came to realization about people, and I look at people like I look at grass, or a field of corn, or a field of wheat or oats. And I look back at the days that my grandfather was a farmer, and I used to ask him questions like, we were going out in the field picking up rocks. I said, why are we picking up rocks? He says, well, they're bad for the field. They're bad for the equipment. So you have to pick them up. We'd go out there during the summer, and it was kind of odd. You'd be off from school, but during the summer, you'd be working on a farm, right? So it wasn't just 24/7. And it was just kind of odd from school. Then, mostly your summertime I spent working in the fields and doing stuff with my grandfather. Anyways, picking up rocks. So I was probably 5, 6 years old driving the tractor. Of course, it's in the rut, and it's just going real slow anyways. These old Internationals they used to have. And picking up rocks and taking them out of the field. And then they'd go and plant the corn or the crop, right? And they would put a lot of seeds down. So that's back to the topic, planting the seeds and comparing it to human life. So I started thinking about it and how one person around 12 positively can be a positive influence. A person around 12 can be a negative influence. And so I adapted the philosophy is plant a seed. Plant a positive seed in the person next to you and keep planting it and watch it grow. I try to do that and try to do that my whole life. I didn't realize about doing that until I was probably about 2021, when my wife, at the time when I married her, and I came home as a young man and said, I'm pregnant. Actually, it was kind of funny. She told me she was pregnant before we got married and was crying about it. Now, that's a different story, and I'll go into it more detail later, but planting the seed. After that, I just realized I had to plant seeds to people, whether it's financial information, whether it's being positive at work, or proud about yourself, or self-confidence, or looking them in the eye. You plant the seed. And every time you plant another seed that day on that person, and any moment you come to them, I started watching the seeds grow. I started seeing change in the people that I planted seeds. So I also related to planting lawn. So having different houses and stuff and lawn issues, I realized that you had to put more seeds down to get the positive one to take. The bad ones would die, the weak ones would go away, right? And you would be left with a strong, healthy grass. And then you get a couple weeds and you had to go pull those out, right? You always got to pull out negative from people because not many people are very optimistic. That's another topic. But planting the seed and keep planting the seed and replanting the seed and reinforcing your standards and your positivity and your mental strength and your confidence in who you are is important to others around you. You can plant negative seeds. You can plant half-ass seeds. You can plant the full positive seed, and then you can watch the change in the individual around you by that positive seed. So plant your seed. Plant your grass. Plant your crop. Plant your optimistic. Plant your pride. Plant your leadership. You gotta plant that one seed and culminate it and water it and watch it grow in that individual. You have to take the time with that person. And this topic goes all the way down to whoever can be self-aware, whether you're 10 years old, 15 years old, 20 years old, and all the way up to my age of 60 or even plus. Even people at my age or above have a bad life, bad mindset, and still need seeds planted. Plant that seed no matter what age you are. This is not an age specific. This is not a person specific. This is a human specific discussion. Plant the seed, water it, and let it go. I'm going to try to keep these type of topics down to 5 minutes. My repair is 2 minutes. These personal topics with you and help you become better 5 minutes. I appreciate you taking the time. I appreciate you doing what you do as a human being. Make it better and plant your seeds. Henry out.